That's nostalgic. Let's rock it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm RunnerGuitar, and welcome to Metroid Zero Mission, the first part of the Metroid Hype Marathon. This is the first game in the Metroid timeline after the manga, which you can find online, and I'll even put a link in the description down below. Now, this is a game that I've had some experience with. I have never fully beaten this game, nor have I ever... Yeah, I'll play like that. Nor have I ever beaten any Metroid game. This is my first time ever trying to beat a Metroid game in my life. I've come close with Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, but because reasons that save file ended up being deleted. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once, in peaceful times, long before the evil that hunt in the caverns below. Now, I shall finally tell my tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission. Samus Aran. Well, you ain't hiding your gender that much here, but alright. So yeah, this is a remake of the first ever Metroid game released on the NES. This game was released, I want to say 2001 for the Game Boy Advance, and I'm currently playing the Wii U version, the Virtual Console. And it's pretty much a one-to-one remake with areas that are completely fixed up and just everything being much better than before. Better graphics, music can be debated, though I think that actually some of these remixes are actually pretty good. And if you're wondering why I'm talking so fast, I'm just nervous, guys. Metroid has always been a series I've loved. It's always been a very intimidating series for me because of its size and scope. Samus is already one of the most badass characters in existence, and I'm gonna try to do justice here. Again, I know of some tricks and some stuff, like the wall jumping or the infinite morph ball jump, but if I can do it, I'll do it. But I don't expect much grandiosity from me, your hero and savior. Alright, so let's see here. We're currently on Brinstar. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. It has a minimap for the section that you're at, plus the actual big map. Alright. Okay, so Samus can... Oh. So with the L triggered... oh, shoot, we still have the short beam. With the left trigger you can... or bumper, I should say, you can... aim in all directions without moving. However, I don't find that easy to do. Okay, so there's an energy tank there. I will probably need to do more full jump to reach that. So yeah, this is not a speed run. This is literally my first time trying to beat this. And I know this channel was usually me doing games I already know to a heart, like for example Sonic Adventure 2 and stuff like that, but I want to try something different. I'm very excited for Metroid Prime 4 and for Metroid Samus Returns. But at the same time, I can't exactly let's play Samus Returns because A, it's a 3DS game. I don't have a 3DS recorder, so for that I'll be doing AM2R, the fan remake that was released last year. Even if Nintendo tries to shut me down, I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me, Miyamoto. Suck my dick, Sakamoto. Anyway, so let's see here. So yeah, I know how to do the wall jump. I can't pull it off. So the way that you do it is that, unlike with Mega Man X, you're supposed to jump in your spin jump, and once you reach the wall, you can see Samus do that. However, there's a way where if you have a perfect rhythm, you only need one wall. You need to, as you touch the wall, hit the opposite side that she's facing, so she looks at that way, and then you'll hit the jump button. It's kind of finicky to do, and honestly, people that can do it are like extremely talented in my opinion, because you need such hand coordination for that shit. Okay, so I can't go there yet, I need the long beam. Hopefully I get that soon. Yeah, so in the first Metroid game, not only do you start with only 30 health, your beam, as you can see, didn't go all the way through the screen, which can be a bit difficult to handle. Thank you, Morphle. Okie dokie. Alright, there we go. Me. Gimme. There we go, that didn't take too long. So far we're doing good progress, I feel. I know speedrunners are probably just wanting to kill me from how long I'm taking with some of these things, but hey, it's my first time, leave me alone. Okay, so it's a recharge station, alright. A one-use one, maybe? Secret over here? No, I did play a bit of this before setting up, just so I could make sure that everything was working. And I got up to the point where you can get the various suit early. I wasn't able to get it. I'll try it once. If I can't get it, then we'll have to wait until I can get it the proper way. Okay, let's see here. Some people are telling, I was talking to some people before, and they were telling me that the GBA sound chip ruined the Rainstar song. I'm gonna disagree. I really like this remix here. I mean, it's not Smash Brothers remix, but you know, you can't have that all the time. Okay, so this is our main goal. We have to open this cave right here. And our entire objective is to open this cave. To do that, we'll need to beat the two bosses, Ridley and Kraid. Sounds simple enough. Let's see if we can pull it off. I always loved her spin jump. I don't know, but okay. Yeah, there we go. Piece of cake. Hello, Chuso statue. Now, the Chuso statues in this game will point you to the general direction you should be heading. Oh, okay, so I'll need to go that way then. However, because this is based on the first Metroid game, there is very little direction you're given aside from that, and you can very easily sequence break and stuff like that. Like, the game is pretty much pointing you in the direction you should be going, not necessarily the direction you have to go. And you know, I can appreciate that. It gives each person their own rhythm and their own ways to do things, even if there is, of course, a preference for speedrunning, wall jump, but again, whatever way you play the game is how you play it, and I actually really appreciate that. You know, for a first timer, I can have that sense of direction, and for those who like being lost, like in Super Metroid, you can just ignore it. Super Metroid is gonna be daunting, just letting you guys know. Played that once, wasn't able to beat it. Like, I didn't get that far either. I think I got to Sports Fun and that's it. Let's see here. Yes, I know many people are just looking at me like, Runner, you're using save stations. Ah, you want a bitch. You're not a true Metroid player. Ah, fuck you. I haven't heard GBA sounds in such a long time. I think the last time I played a GBA game was around the release of probably Sonic Advance 3. Okay, so I know there is not much you can do here, so let's... Oh, you stupid. Oh, you stupid. There we go. She falls rather quickly, like quicker than I remembered her falling down. Okay, so I know what's coming up. Let's see here. Come on, come at me again. There we go. Took a few hits there, but you know what? That was quick enough. And we get the charge beam. Yeah, boy. These pretty much, you can pretty much just guess what these things do just from the name. Long beam makes your beam longer range. Charge beam. Boom shakalaka. If you want to know actually how much damage it does, the charge beam is not as strong in this game compared to other games, but it's still stronger than your regular beam. I'm not sure if it's stronger than missiles though. I'll have to check on that one. But there are actually GDQs, like Games Done Quick runs of this game, that explain specifically like how much hits of damage each weapon does. So I suggest checking those out. One change that I do know that is from Super Metroid to this one. In Super Metroid, red doors took 5 missiles. In this game, they only take 1. And once you open a red door, it remains blue forever, so you don't need to use it all over the place. Okay, just stop moving. Right. Just use that. There we go. But I also like in this game the fact that because of these insects over here and everything that's flying around, the planet does feel very alive. Get off me! Jeez, get off me! There we go. Okay, so there's nothing here. But like those little insects and just a lot of the parts in these areas make the world like feel like yes, this is a separate world, but it makes it believable, you know. How much else does I do? Okay, not much. Just spam the regular beam. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's more fall. I've already, again, I've played some of this game, not much, I have to admit. And I've played Metroid series before, like I'm not a 100% Metroid newbie. Oh, did you know that was there? But this is a series that really, motivates people to explore. If you guys remember my playthrough of Undertale with my friend Alex, you'll remember that she would just want to explore everything. 2D Metroid and actually just Metroid in general is really good at that. However, some games are a lot more linear than others. Zero Mission, for example, is a lot more guided than most of these other games because there's actual dialogue and objectives, and it's very linear until like the very end. Other M is the worst with that though. Just fuck you, Other M. Yes, I did play some good amount of Other M, and I'm still mad at it. I will defend the PTSD scene, not anything else. Yeah. And I'll get to that when it happens, but the reason why I will defend it is, technologically speaking, well, spoilers alert also for Other M, but again, we're going to do the whole timeline here, except for Federation Force, because again, 3DS game, and also fuck you. Okay, so, wait, what, okay, so that was a map room. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so focused on talking that I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we have to go there. Alright. Now, the way PTSD works is that even if you have gotten therapy and stuff like that, there is still a chance for not necessarily an outbreak, but for an episode. So the fact that it happened to Samus, even if we assume that she had therapy and she defeated Ridley and all that, it is very much possible that even with therapy and everything else, she could have an attack like she did in Other M. It's just that the attack itself and everything else around it wasn't well handled. I assure you that if in the hands of a better writer, that section would have not caused as much controversy as it did. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's where we get the more pole bombs. And before you ask, no, I have no idea how the hell Samus turns into a little ball. Looks cool though. Oh, and if you see me getting away from the bombs, that's just a little habit that I have sometimes. The bombs don't actually hurt you, they hurt enemies but not you. Nothing that you yourself can do will hurt you. So okay, let's just make sure by bombing everything. One thing I will say that I like about 2D Metroid a lot more than Prime, the bombs. You can just spam like a lot of them. Here, here you can just see me just mashing the B button and 1,000s come out. In Prime you only had 3 in a row, so bomb jumping was a lot more difficult. So let's see here. Okay, those are enemies. Okay, so there's nothing there. Get off me. Okay, so what's next is going this way. Let's see here. Okay, so this is what I did the last time. To get up there regularly, you would need to get the space jump, I believe, or to do wall jumping. I don't have the space jump, nor do I know how to wall jump. So what we'll do instead is this. More wall jumping. It is just based on rhythm. As soon as you see the bomb about to explode, it explodes on 3 counts, like 1, 2, 3. Once you see that happen, just press the B button, so go 1, so 1, 2, 3. Continue that rhythm of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And as long as you don't hit those enemies, you should be good. Okay, 1, 2, 2. I'm gonna hit it again. Damn it, okay. I can do this. I know I can.
Few moments later.
Victory! Victory! Took a bit of damage there, but you know what? Screw it. There we go. And screw you too. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I'm gonna reach in that. I know enemies come out of that pipe, you can't hide it from me. Oh well, at least I get a recharge here. Yes, I know I need to go to North Fair. Just let me go, please. Alrighty then. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Chozo. Alright, 20 missiles so far so good.